Hey guys, it's Shah here, the Tech Borg, and today's video we're going to be doing a challenge video in Python. And today's challenge is the program needs to be able to compute simple interest given the principal, amount, rate, and time. So to do these challenge programs, what I'm essentially getting you guys to do is just to have logical thinking, basically. So in this program, what do we need, and what is our outcome that we want? So let's do some comments here. So we want them to enter the principal. So let's write inputs that we need. We need principal. I'll just simplify it to prints just to make it easier. Then rate and time for time. So we need principal, rate, and time as your inputs. And for the output, we want to get a simple interest, which is our output. Okay, so these are the two things we need. And think about the variable types as well. Then you want to make sure that you get the right type. So again, principal amount, you'd rather keep it as a float, because you can have the user type decimal place. So yeah, because you can have a decimal output for simple interest, so you'd rather take it in decimals. The rate, it would be probably in years, because it just makes sense. And let's just keep it an n number, so a whole number of years. Let's keep it a whole percentage. So this would be in percentage. If I just find the percentage sign, it would be in percentage. And then the time would be in years, and again we call that some value x, which is a whole number. So rate and time are both whole numbers, and principal is float. Well, we can have the rate being any number. It's just we have it in percentage, which will automatically make it whole. For example, 0.05 as a percent is 5%. So now let's get to the program. So first of all, we've realized that in the inputs we need the principal, rate, and time. So let's do the principal. So principal is equal to, again we discussed it was float, because we want them to enter decimal numbers or values. So let's do that. Now over here I'm going to write enter the initial amount. Okay, so this is that. Okay, and then we can okay, so now we have to do okay, I think I put one too many brackets, so that should break it up. There we go. So now we need to know the rate. So rate equals well, we want it to be a whole number, so let's just take it as an integer input, and then let's do enter the rate. Okay, actually, well, let's take it as an integer, it'll be better. And time, which we would just call t, is equal to an integer again, because you want to take a whole number of years in, just to make it easier. Okay, let's do that, and let's do that. Okay, and then now we just want to enter time in years, and let's do that. So now to calculate the simple interest, well, it's straightforward. Again, I put one too many brackets over here. There we go. Okay, 1 2 1 2. Yeah, that seems good enough. Okay, so to calculate simple interest, why is it indenting it? Okay, so we have to do so simple interest SI equals well, it has to be principal times by the rate times by time, and then you have to divide it all by 100. Well, we have to divide by 100 because the rate is not in it's in percentage, it's not in decimal, so you won't get the correct rate. So you'll get something like this, and this will give you a simple interest. You can also say what the total is by doing principal plus SI. I'll show you that in a bit. So if we just print okay, it is, and then comma, and let's put an SI here, and hopefully this will work. If there's some errors, I can show you how to solve them, and yeah, win-win situation. So let's do pi, just, I don't know, that's just for principal. Yeah, I don't know. So let's run this. Okay, so we've got enter the initial amount. So let's say we had 5,000 at the start. The rate was 1%, and there was 1 year. Okay, so it shuts it down straight away. Oh, it went in the background, sorry. So as you can see, we've got this over here. We know that 1% of 5,000 is 50, and it has done it for us. So the simple interest is, okay, it is, and then simple interest. So now let's do print, and then we can do total, which is the summation of SI plus your initial principal. So now we can save this and run this. Much better. Okay, it seems okay. I forgot to put a comma here. Python syntax, not very nice. So 5,000, 1, 1. Okay, as you can see, it's added up for me. It's doing a very good job. Okay, so let's say now, if we were to play around with these integers, let's see what happens. So let's put a float here on the rate, so we can enter some decimal value on the float as well. Let's save this and run this. It's not going to look very pretty, but let's say we had like 5,060.48 £5,060 48 the rate was 2.02%, and let's say the time in years was 0.8. That's very specific, but as you can see, it calculates pretty well. I'm pretty sure if you put in the calculator, it will come out as this. But yeah, you can roughly approximate as well, because 1/50th of this would be about 100, and then you're doing 8/10 of 100, which is around 80. So again, that, as you can see, it's working pretty well. So yeah, that's really it, guys. Okay, there's one way we can actually further improve our program, because if you've noticed in the last run that we did, actually let me just do it again. So 5,060.78, 2.01, let's do 0.9. As you can see, we get 5152.3295, but the thing is, money is only up to 2 decimal places if we assume that it's in like pounds or not something of the smaller unit. So this is £5,152 and 32 pence, but we want this to round to 2 decimal places, and it's very straightforward. So if we just do over here round, and then this is our variable, and then comma, and then 2, that means 2 decimal places. And again, we can round our SI units to 2 decimal places as well, like this. So if we save this and run this now, so let's do 5,000, let's do a lot of money, let's say we're rich, and then let's say it was 0.9898, I don't know. As you can see, it successfully rounded it to 2 decimal places, and I mean that there's your money problem solved. I mean, you can always put a pound sign or something, or dollar sign or whatever, to make it even better looking if you want. That's your choice. You can make it more pleasing for the user, but that's all up to you guys. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So there you go. So we invested 500 and we got back that much, so which is pretty good, isn't it? But that's after 333 years, probably after you're gonna die, so unlikely to happen. And that rate is also very highly unlikely to ever come in the market in real life. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This again, I just wanted to teach you how to think like a programmer, like just you want to break down the different things you need. So in this question, we needed to compute simple interest. Okay, so what do we need? What's the formula for simple interest? Principal amount times rate times time divided 100, assuming rate is in percentage. And we can make it more obvious by putting a percentage sign in here, so the user knows that it should be in percentage, etc. like that, which will make your program even better, user friendly. And yeah, that's really it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a long time since I've made this video, or any video, so sorry for that. But I've been very busy with my exams and interviews, as I'm in year 13, so I'm pretty busy now. But I will try and upload as much as I can. Again, thank you guys. Thank you for watching so much, guys. Like, comment, subscribe.